it's good if I share my screen, right?
Yeah, it will be good if you share your screen.
Yeah, so that now on the questions that you will be asking, we can do a good follow up with the questions when you can see my screen.
Sijui kama unanisikia clearly. Unanisikia clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you
Sauti
very
yangu iko
clear.
audible?
Yeah, it's audible.
Okay, okay.
Audible.
Okay, okay.
It's very clear. So you can see my screen now, yeah?
Not yet, not yet. Yeah, I can see your screen now.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so it's a simple demo of how the system works. So now, just using a regular phone, a regular smartphone with a Chrome. So I'm on my home page. The only thing that I need to do is open a browser on on my phone. So I'm using Chrome, so I'll just open Chrome, and then when I open Chrome, let me see. I should first of all I should log out so that we get to we start very well. Let me log out first. Okay, so this is the landing page. This is the home page. So if you search, if you okay, actually, I don't think that we started really well. So let's say let's just search residence. Residence. So you just need to search residence technologies, and yeah, that's it. Go. So let's see what we get. Okay, so just need to click the first result that you get. If you search residence technologies, it should give you the platform. So from here, I have my main focus here on this platform is just the POS, to check out how the POS works. So that's what I'm going to show it to you, how it works, or how it should work for your business. So I'm just going to click on my store POS. It's going to prompt me to log in. So if I'm not logged in, I'll just go just click on sign up. If I don't have an account on the platform, I just click on sign up. It will give me this page to sign up, blah, blah, blah. But since I'm already logged in, I already have an account, I just need to click sign in. So I just click sign in. And then once I click sign in, I should, for me, I have some saved passwords. So I should I want to use one of the accounts that are already created. So now when I click on my store POS, it's going to prompt me to enter my employee login code. So this employee login code is the one it tracks sales. So when I make a sale, the receipt is going to give my it's going where the receipt says you've been served by. So the system, the codes have been set by the admin or the user, the shop's owner. So they have the option to set that. So I'll just come here. So I have my code already. So I'll just key in my code. So just let me just type in my code and log in. Once I log in, I'll be able now to make sales for your store, right? So I'm on the platform now. I can be able to make a sale on your store. So here, say this just an this is a this is just an example. It's not there. It's not an actual store. So all I need to do as an employee, I've sold lifeguard condoms. Just need to click on that. Lifeguard condoms, just sold one. That's it. So if I've sold two, I just need to come here and maybe add that to two and check out. I click checkout. So if that's the only thing that I'm selling for the customer that I have, I just need to click on complete sale. All right. So once I complete sale, it's going to generate a receipt for me that I can print out. All right. So it prompts me to print out. I don't need to print that out. So instead, I can actually send this receipt to my customer via WhatsApp. So the only thing that I need to type here, it's the customer's phone number. So if I type here the customer's phone number, let's say 0705 548 457, and click share, I'll send this receipt to that customer via WhatsApp. So it's going to open WhatsApp, search for that number, and open. Open the chat, and I send. So when I send, if the customer opens that link, the link is to that receipt. Well, I don't know why that. I don't know why that error came up. What's the error? Okay, there's an error there that I think should be rectified. I think I can see where the error is coming from. We'll rectify that. But basically, that's how you send a receipt. That should be rectified within within the day, and it should be good. So going back to my POS, I should just go back to my POS. So that's I've just made a sale, and yeah, just made a sale, and that's it. As an employee, that's all I get to see, and I can be able to see the total sales that I've made today, blah blah blah, and all that. So as a store owner, for you as a store owner, you get to you get extra to okay, you can be able to add stock. As an employee, I can't be able to add stock unless I have the store's owner. The, it's an admin's authorization code. So for that authorization code, you or for you to get or for me to be able to add stock or do a stock take for yeah. So let's just go step by step. So I can be able to now check the sales that have been made or the sales records that have been made, right? So and for that, as an employee can't be able to do that unless they have that 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 admin's code. So I'll go ahead and key in my code in there. So once I'm done with that, I'll be able to see now this is my dashboard. And on my dashboard, it gives me the current stock value, and today's sales, and projected sales profit or loss, and the cumulative sales to date. So I can be able to get all that data, and if I scroll down, I can be able to see or I can be able to see the sales transactions that have been made on my store. If it's a restaurant, I still can be able to filter out today's sales by dates. There's some dates here, so I can be able to filter out. Here it gives me, so I just need to set that and set that, right? So I just need for today. So if I filter that out, the table should update itself in a second. So let's see. Yeah, so it just updated itself, right? So as you can see now, I only have sales for today. So this is just, I'm in a meeting, please. So as you can see now, I only have sales records for today, right? And I can be able to reprint those receipts, blah, 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 and all that. And from here, even the sales projections here have also changed. So I can be able to see what have I sold the most today, or a specific date that I want to know what did we sell or what do we usually sell on Saturday. Yeah, on Saturdays I can be able to filter that out. Yeah, I can be able to filter that out, and also I can be able to see the sales projections for maybe, let's say, it's the entire week. It's the entire week. I can be able to set that dates from here. So yeah, that's basically it. And then other than now the sales projections, you're able to take stocks for your store. So taking stock, you just need to come. So for you taking stock, that means you want to compare the actual stock and what's in the system. If the system says 16, but you have 10 actual products on the shelves or in storage, that means you have a yeah you're missing at least six, because the system says it's 16 but you have 10. So six, you don't know where they are, so they need to be accounted for. So to go to take stock, you just need to come to, where do you need to go? Okay. So is it stock in? I think it's stock check. There's supposed to be a button, stock check. So let's go to my store. Uh, there you go. So just need to click on stock check. So when I click on stock check, I'll come here and it will list all the products that I have. So I need to come here and add or just do a stock check, like count the actual products, the current, like the current stock, what's the expiry, and save. Then I go to the next product and the next product and the next product. Once I'm done with that, I'll just click on reconcile stock. And when I click on reconcile stock, it will take me to stock reconciliation. So here it will show me the products that have deficits. That means that there's a difference there. And by difference, I mean a bad difference. So you're missing some products. Yeah, you're either missing some products or you have more products that probably an employee came and placed the products on your shelves and you don't know. So if you take a stock take, it will be able to give you the products that are over that have a deficit or have a surplus, and the ones that are in good standing. It will be able to give you that. And when you go to stock reconciliation history, here you can be able to track your stocks. How have your stocks been, so you can be able to filter out by month or by product which product has kind of been having deficits over the years, over the months. You can be able to see that. You can be able to filter it out by date and month. You can be able to do that and see which product has a deficit, which one doesn't never gets a deficit, or which one usually has a surplus when we do a stock take. And then that's probably pretty much about it. The other one would be in terms of now adding stock. So it's prompting me to enter the code, to enter uh, my store code again. So let me do that. Enter my store code. All right. So here, when I'm in my sales dashboard, I can be able to add stock. This is the new stock that I've bought. I can just come here. It will prompt me to add the supplier name, the invoice number, and the invoice value. And then I can add the invoice images from here. So if I click choose files, it's going to prompt me to add all the files of that invoice. And then from there, I can add the individual products of that product, or of that, yeah, the individual products on that invoice. So I can add all of them and then save invoice, and it's going to save it's going to save in my stock records. So if I come to stock records, I'll be able to see the stocks that I've added. So I can come here and see the stocks that I have added. So if I click on view, it will give me the list of all the products that were added on that, inclusive of the images, the invoice images, so I can be able to compare and contrast. And then, yeah, from there, that's pretty much it. How now to add your stock or get started? You are now getting started. So getting started means now onboarding all the products that you have in your store. So what we do is we'll come to your store and now list or add them in your products or in your catalog. It's basically a catalog. We add all the products there so that now you get started on it, so that you can now start now making sales. and your POS can now look like this. So if I go to store, your POS can look like this. So if I can even start a product from here. So let's see. I don't know which products. Okay, I can. Yeah, I don't know what do we need to search. Let's search something that's actually out of stock so that I show you product. Yeah, okay. I can just type product. I think. Products. Let's say it's this product, right? Doesn't have a name, it's just named product. So this is out of stock. So anything that is out of stock, it's unsellable, right? You can't be able to sell. So when I click on it, it I can't be able to click. So as you can see, if I delete that and maybe let's say I want to sell overcare full pack, right? Let's search overcare. uh, let's just say overcare full pack, right? So overcare full pack is still in stock. So if I click on it, it can't sell, right? It can't be able to sell. So it's clickable. The other one, it was out of stock. It's not clickable. The other thing is if you add stock from where it just shown you, if you add stock, it's going to add here. It just automatically adds. If you bought 10 more packets of overcare, it's going to now add to the 87, and in stock it will read 97 if you've added 10. So that's basically it. You have questions?
Okay. I have a few questions.
Uh-huh.
So the first question I can, okay, it's here at today's sales. The amount that is shown at today's sales, is it the total amount plus profit, or what's the amount that you are looking at?
That's total sales. That's total sales. That's not that's
Okay.
that's just total sales. The general sales that you've made today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even at there was a table that I saw that we were checking the profits.
Yeah. So it's in the sales dashboard. I just need to go
Okay.
to. So you just need to go sales dashboard. Every time you need to go to the sales dashboard, you need to enter your admin code. So I just need to. This is just restricting it from your employees accessing the dashboard. If you want them to access it, you can give them the code, but it's not advised. So yeah. So now the projected profit is the projected profit that's here. It's for the total
Stock.
inventory. Yeah, the total inventory that you have, the projected total inventory. That's why it's saying projected profit value, right? So everything that is in stock, how much money are you going to make if you sell it? If you sell all of it out.
Okay. Okay. What about this reconciliation history? There's a you just took me through the reconciliation, how to do a stock reconciliation.
Yeah.
Can you check the reconciliation history?
Yeah. The reconciliation history, it's a relation. It's relating to your reconciliations, your stock reconciliations over the time, over the months, right? Over the months, because now, as you can see here, there's month, there's product, and now there's expected and actual. So every month you are taking you okay. You should take you should do a stock take, right? So that stock take, when you do the stock take, it takes history of all the stock takes that you've done. So stock take or reconciliation history, it means the products, the stock takes that you have been taking, there have been some variances. You have been having some surpluses or deficits, and others have been just okay. So those surpluses and the deficits, you need to know how are they performing. So this gives you now the ability to be able to track that. So you can be able to filter out by product, right? If you've realized that a certain, you can see the differences. you can see here it has the differences, right? What has been the differences. So if you filter by month or by product, you'll be able to see for how many months has, let's say, the toilet cleanser has had maybe a zero difference, or has had a -5 or a -10 or a +10. How many times has it had that? Maybe they may okay, maybe in the last 6 months you're able to see that, because if it's having too many deficits, it means someone is stealing your toilet cleansers, or yeah, your stock is coming in but it's disappearing from somewhere, so you're not able to now make the expected profits.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about okay. What about paying taxes? What about KRA? How can I be a tax compliant citizen, or have a tax compliant shop?
When it comes to taxes, that one we are okay. We are still working on integrating the system with e-teams, and as you've seen on these receipts, where was the receipts? So on the receipts, on the receipts that you're the receipts that you're generating, let's just regenerate another one. Let's reprint another receipt. So on the receipt itself, it does calculate the taxes that you're supposed to pay. We have not yet integrated e-teams, and we are doing that on shop, okay, on every shops, for every shop, okay, on a shop's requirements basics. If your store requires it or asks for it, we can do it. But if your store currently doesn't need it, we don't, okay, it's optional, right now it's optional. If your store wants it, that's okay. If your store doesn't want it, that's okay. And also you can see on the receipt, you can add the pin, the KRA pin. You can add it there, blah blah blah, and all that. So you can be able to, if your store wants it, you can get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. What about employees? What if I have two, three employees? Can I be able to account for each and every sale from each employee to avoid blaming each other?
Absolutely. From this receipt, you can actually be able to see who made this sale from here. So let's see this receipt, right? So this receipts, as you can see, total after total goods and services, the VAT. You can see who served, or who made the sale for that, who made that sale, right? It's written there. It's John Kyoko. That's the guy that made that receipt, or that made that sale, right? So, and yeah, so you can be able now to, and that's why when I was accessing the POS, you saw me enter my employee code. So every employee, when the system is logged out, when when they log in or they want to make a sale, they must enter that employee code. If they are using a different device, they must enter that their employee code, which has been issued on the system, and you can be able to actually issue it out as a store owner. You can issue them out. Currently, we have limited them to 3 employees on the basic package of the system. So you have a limit of 3 employees. So you can issue out up to 3 codes. From there, you have to upgrade to a premium package that enables you to add more employees if you have more employees. But the basic package only has 3 employees.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have another question about payment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have two questions in regards to the checkout page. The first question is, when someone is about to check out, and the person has to return one item, or the items, or the person does not have enough cash, is it flexible for that, for the person at the front desk to remove one item before the sale, just right before the sale?
Just right before the sale. Yes, they are able to do that. They're able to do. Yes, yes, they are able to do that. They are able to do that. So let's see whether that's possible. Let's just add 3. So you can see I can be able to remove maybe let's say the total is 2300. So let's say you've said that you don't want Durex extended pleasure, so it's a bit expensive, so I can remove that, right? So if I click on remove, it's going to remove that product from the cart. So as you can see now, I have only 2 products, right? I only have 2 products, and I can just complete that sale, and that's it, and it generates a receipt for that, for the only products that I have made sales for. So confirmation, here it is on the receipt, and who made that sale.
Yeah. The other question is how to how are we getting the, how are we saving the transaction codes for each and every transaction? Because on the end of the shop, the person might have the money, but the money is not accounted for. Is it possible for the owner to be able to account for the money in the bank account or in the M-Pesa?
I don't know what you mean by transaction. Every sale has a reference code. Every sale has a reference code.
Not really. What I'm trying to ask is, you see, when you have a shop, you have a bank account, and there are different modes of payment. For example, I can come with a card where I can swipe.
Yeah.
There's another person who can come with the Pesa.
Yeah.
And each of the sales have a transaction code that reflects, that is, you see the M-Pesa code that someone buys products and it's reflected on your messages.
Yeah.
That code. Yeah. So is it possible to be able to track the amount that is in bank, so that I can know this amount? For example, I have 230 shillings that was sent at 10 a.m. Did that person buy Durex, or is there that provision? Is there?
That provision is not available right now because that would involve us connecting to your connecting our APIs to your bank. So that's not available right now unless you request, unless you voluntarily request, which that might raise some privacy issues, blah blah blah, and all that. But if you request, if you need it, that's okay. Because the other alternative is just confirming that the payment has been made, and that just confirming the payment has been made from the client and recording that sale transaction. So that now, if today's sales say 8750, in your bank account and your M-Pesa, you must have 8750. Yes, you must have an 8750, not 8700.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Another question, just to wrap it up. What can I use this POS for my restaurant?
Yeah, absolutely. You can use it. You can use it for your restaurant. You can use it for a general store. You can use it for a hardware. You can use it. It's a pharmacy. Whether you can you can definitely use it, because as you've seen, the checking out is simple. Just click and you're done. Click and you're done. Click and you're done. So and also the ability for you to add images of the products. It's easier for new employees to catch up. in a way that I just need to search. What did you say the product was? I just need to type in. It's going to bring up suggestions. If I do, because I should know how it looks like. I can get it on the shelves because I actually have a photo of it. I can go and get it on the shelves. It's easy to integrate new employees who are coming in, so it doesn't really require that much of training and technicalities at all. It doesn't. So you just click and check out. Click and check out. That's it. Click and check out. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. I've seen there's a send a delivery. So there's a provision for sending a delivery
Oh
on
yeah,
the system.
yeah. Actually, I had forgotten about that. That's an extra. I'd say. How do I call it? It's an extra add-on that we've added on the platform to help your store streamline its logistics. So now you don't have to. You don't have to use Uber. You can use your own Uber. You have literally your own Uber system. So this enables you to queue deliveries for your customers. If a customer asks for a home delivery, you can be able to queue it and just come here and add their address. So if you come here to the address, so on the platform, there is an address system. So if you don't have the address code, you can just send them this address registration form. If you send it to them, they'll just fill it in. They'll just fill this in and send you, and it's going to collect all the data that you need to send that package to their doorstep. So once they fill it in, they will get a code. So that's the code that you will type in here. So you just come here. So let's say it's 894, and then your riders you can assign to okay, you can onboard your own riders that you usually use for your store. Just add them there. So let's say my rider, it's I use Martin. Let's say I'll use Martin. Is that the correct Martin? So I just come here and type Martin. Just type in Martin, and my receiver, I'll say let's say it's Precious, right? And then Martin's phone number. I'll type in Martin's phone number on the address, because the customer will also be able to see this package. It basically
Okay,
just
okay.
works like Uber. So anyway, you'll be able to type, okay, to schedule it in here and then submit, and you can be able to set the cost, the delivery. This one also tracks the delivery costs for you. So you'll be able to get all that. So if I come here to delivery summary, it's going to give you the ones that are pending, the ones that have been completed. So at the end of the day, you also know which deliveries have been done, which and how much have they cost us, and which ones have not been completed. By the end of the day, you'll be able to also get
Okay,
that
okay.
data. Yeah. So that's just a simple
Yeah.
overview of it. So let's go
Okay.
back to the POS. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the how you've taken me through. I really like the POS. It will actually help me
I hope you
track
can.
the
I hope you can
sales.
jump on board as quickly as possible, because yeah, let's
Yes.
schedule a meeting, and yeah, you come to your store and onboard your products and your employees on the system, and you're on
Okay.
to becoming a digital store instead of using a manual book to
Ah,
record sales.
yes. We've been using books all through.
Yeah, that's
It's very tedious. You have to show up to at the shop every day so that you can check and
yeah, yeah,
do stock taking,
yeah.
and yet you have other things that you have to commit to.
Yeah, definitely. So this is going to free up
I
so
hope I
much
can be
time.
able to access this from any location.
Oh, absolutely. From any location and any device, as long as it has access to the internet. Any, if,
Yeah.
yeah, a laptop, as long as the phone is an Android phone or it's a smartphone, or yeah, whether it's a smartphone or an iPhone, you'll be able to access this platform or your account from anywhere actually, and you can track. what is happening on the store from anywhere. You'll be able to see this the sales that have been made every single day from wherever you are. You'll be able to see that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And place that order. Let's schedule a meeting. Yeah, let's schedule a meeting this week.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
Okay. Sawa sawa basi. You have a good day, and yeah, I hope we'll talk soon.
Okay.
Okay.